After every player have set their own hands, dealer bring up the lemmer. Okay, dealer throw a lemmer and let the player choose a position. Basically, it's a 1. That means this guy is the first base. That has two purposes. One is to say that dealer will bet the house's pot bet the same amount as this player's bet, which is 2 chips. Okay. The second significance of the lemmer is that this position has a first priority to win the pot bet if he has Mahjong. If he doesn't have Mahjong, then this position has a priority. If he doesn't have Mahjong, then this position has the priority. So it goes in a clockwise direction. Alright, that's what this lemmer is for. Determine dealer's bet amount and also determine the priority order for the Mahjong hand to win the pot bet. Alright, now dealer then set his 7 card hands according to some kind of house way. Alright, now the house way is yet to determine. Now dealer has a pair in the back and then a king high, king queen in the front, and also dealer will throw away 2 cards. So this is a house way. Now house way is supposed to be known to the public or to the players. So dealer has to follow some house way, but players do not. Players do not. So players can set whatever he or she wants to win the hand. Now after dealer has set the hand, dealer opens up every player's hand. Alright, first of all, this player has king high and the jack in the back. It doesn't appear to be a Mahjong hand, so this bet is lost. And now we compete these 2 hands, the dealers and the players. The front hand compete against the front, and the back compete against the back, just like a Pai Gao. Now when there's a copy, let's say front and front has a copy, dealer wins. Okay, and in that sense the player has to win both back and front in order to win the wager, the play wager. Okay, so let's take a look. This one, king 10, this is king queen, dealer wins. Pair jack, pair 8, player wins. So player lose 1, win 1 is a push. Okay, and then we look at the pot bet. This player does not have a Mahjong hand. Okay, there's no pair, no straight, no trips, so his pot bet can move up to the front. Okay, and dealer remove his cards. Now let's take a look at this hand. 9-6, king 9 loses to king queen, and the back is a stronger pair. No Mahjong, so Mahjong bonus bet is lost. This is lower than the dealer's front hand, but this is stronger than dealer's backhand, so it's a push. And again, no Mahjong, so this guy get pushed forward, and then dealer takes away his cards. This player 10-4, lousy hand, straight in the back. Straight is higher than pair. First of all, no Mahjong loses, and straight is stronger, but the front is lower, so it's a push. You lose this one, you win this one, so it's a push. Okay, no Mahjong, this guy moves out. Okay, now dealer also has no Mahjong, so take it out. Nobody has Mahjong, so the pot bet is all pushed back. Nobody wins anything. Okay, now let's do one more hand. I think we should have time to do one more hand. To make it more interesting, let's change the pot bet. Some bet more, some bet less. Let's assume this person bet $30 on his pot. Now, in the beginning, the dealer does not have a pot bet. Okay. Now every player gets 7 cards, and I think I can count cards as well as talking at the same time. Alright, now let's start setting hands. After 7 cards, set hands. Every player set 5 card hands and throw 2 cards away. Okay, we got a pair here and we got this high. Doesn't look so exciting. So, looks like this is the best hand this player can come out with. Okay, 1 pair and a 10 and 8 in the front, and this 2 will be discarded. Okay. Now, next player. Now, this game is simpler than Pai Gow because you only really have 5 cards to deal with. Okay, because the 7 card gets thrown away quickly. I mean, the 6th and 7th card gets thrown away quickly. So it's a faster game. And let's see, you got this. Probably you're going to play like this. Well, okay, now let's take a look at this hand. First of all, we know exactly these 2 cards to be discarded. Now you can play 6, 7, 6, 7, 8 as a straight, and Jack and 6 in the front. Or you can play 6 in a pair, and then Jack in the front. That doesn't make sense. So the best way to set it is Jack and 6, and then 6, 7 as a straight in the back. Okay. Discarded 2 cards. Now here, 4, 5, 5, 5. Wow, this is a beautiful hand. Let's see how we want to set it. Okay, you can have 5, 6, 7 a straight and a pair as a in the front. So you got a pair and a straight. That will make you a Mahjong. On the other hand, you can also do 5, 5 as a pair, and 3 as a trip as a Mahjong. And trips is higher than straight, and 5 is a good pair. So I think this is the better hand. So let's do it like this. Okay. Now then, dealer takes away all the discarded cards. Now here's a key. Dealer's pot is still undetermined, and the way to determine it to throw the lemmer. Now, as you can see, these 2 bets a lot on the pot. This one only bet 1 on the pot. So let's throw the lemmer and see what happens. Dealer has 1. The lemmer shows 1. So the 1 is the first base. So this person bet 6 chips. So dealer has to match that number. Dealer will bet 6 chips. Okay? And then dealer will now open up his cards and see what it is. Dealer has lots of high cards, but unfortunately it doesn't have Mahjong. It has 3 pairs, and all we need is really 1 pair and 1 straight. Oh, wait a minute, I see it now, I see it now, I see it now. Oh, dealer has a straight flush. Oh, okay. Actually, dealer has a Mahjong. Okay, dealer has a Mahjong, not bad. Alright, dealer has a pair of aces, and dealer has 10 Jack Queen suited, straight flush, and dealer throws these 2 cards. So dealer has a Mahjong. Alright, that's exciting. Let's see what happens. So dealer shows Mahjong to everybody. That's the only way dealer will play. Now, it competes against every player individually now. Okay, let's turn over this guy. Alright. When dealer has a Mahjong and a player does not have a Mahjong, dealer automatically win the play bet. Okay, Mahjong hand is always higher than any non-Mahjong hand. So, and this person does not have a Mahjong hand, so he loses. Okay, so dealer takes the money. Now, it doesn't have a Mahjong, so this pot is going to be pot bet. It's going to be put outside of the pot for whomever gets a Mahjong to enjoy. Okay, so we take away the cards. Let's take a look at the second hand. No Mahjong, so automatically lose. Okay? And no Mahjong, you lose a bonus bet. And we take away the cards, and then we move the pots out. Pot bets out. Okay? Let's take a look at this person. 5, 5, 4, 4, 4. This is an interesting hand. Okay, first of all, let's compete the front hands. Front, dealer has a pair of aces higher than pair of 5, so front dealer wins. In the back, this is trips, this is straight flush, trips wins. So dealer wins here, lose here, player lose here, wins here, so it's a push. Okay? Then here is a Mahjong bonus, because this player hits a Mahjong is a trips. Let's say he pays 5 to 1. Okay? So he pays this one as a bonus because it has Mahjong. Now, this player has Mahjong, so his card stays. Alright? And his bet stays in the pot. Okay? Still has not been pulled out because he has Mahjong. Alright, now dealer has Mahjong, this person has a Mahjong. Now let's resolve the pot bet. The first base position is here. Okay? So we go clockwise. The first person or first player has the Mahjong hand, wins the pot by definition. So it has 5 chips, and every player will pay to this player up to 5 chips. Okay, so he has bet 5. Now dealer has 6, because dealer's pot was determined by this first base. So dealer pays 5 and then get 1 back. So dealer pays 5 to this player. And this person also bet 6, so he would pay